Mental health is a serious issue in our country. I had the opportunity to visit the Cook County Jail on 2 occasions, and I'm pleased to have the support of Sheriff Tom Dart in our race for Cook County Board. When I toured the Cook County Jail, what I saw is a bunch of African American males. You would think that the county is all black, because 90+% of the people who are at Cook County Jail are young African American males. And that's a disgrace to our county. When we announced our campaign back in October of last year, we did so in the shadow of Cook County Jail. And we did so because we wanted to dramatize the issues of overcrowding at the jail, but especially underscore the issue of mental health treatment. Fully a third of the people who are at Cook County Jail, nearly 10,000 people there, shouldn't be there, according to Sheriff Tom Dart. He says they're severely mentally ill. Now, we understand that the greatness of our nation, the greatness of a county, is judged by how well we treat our senior citizens, how well we treat our children, and how well we treat those who are struggling or who are sick among us. We have to do better in terms of providing mental health. I want to make sure that we get mental health funding. We introduced an advisory referendum when we announced our campaign. We're going to get that referendum on the ballot in November, and we're saying to the legislature, if we the people of Illinois think that you ought to provide more funding for mental health treatment.
There's no question in government, all you have to do is follow the money. We always hear politicians talk about what they're concerned about, what they care about, but just follow the money. See what's funded. The problem is all the cuts that have come in the area of mental health, particularly with the city. The city is at the point now, they just don't want to do mental health at all. And they want the county or the state to pick up that burden. In terms of county jail, you hear the Cook County Sheriff say the jail has become an insane asylum. It's outrageous. This is the same Cook County that's under the leadership right now of the current commissioners and, of course, the current president of the county board. So what happened? Who's doing something about that? One of the problems with county jail is we need to quit putting so many people into county jail. And that was something would help with the whole overcrowding issue of county jails. A lot of folk who need alternative sentencing, who need health care, mental health care, should even be in county jail, but police have nowhere else to take them, and they end up in county jail.
I can tell you that mental health has been one of the toughest issues that we've tried to tackle throughout this campaign. I think the toughest part about it is that we've realized that if we really want to tackle the issue, we're going to have to make tough decisions. I think it's great that there's an advisory referendum to get more money from the state towards mental health funding. But I think we all know that if we go to Springfield right now and ask for more money, what are they going to say? They're going to say, we don't have it. The state will tell you that it's near broke. If we want to get more money for mental health services, as a Cook County board, we have to find ways to reduce the population of Cook County Jail. So we spend less money on housing people and more money towards treating inmates with mental health issues. If we want to get more money for mental health issues, we have to better coordinate the services that we offer between the city and the county. We do that, we'll create efficiencies to save us money. Then we have to dedicate that money towards mental health issues. And thirdly, we have to find new sources of revenue. Now, no, that does not mean increasing your taxes. Not your sales tax, not your property tax. But one thing that leadership is considering right now in Springfield is a progressive income tax. Now, you guys know how federal taxes work, right? It's progressive. If you make more, you pay more. I believe that it is wrong that someone who makes $500,000 a year pays the same as somebody like my mom who makes $45,000 a year. We need a progressive income tax, not one that attacks the middle class and working people in our county, but one that goes to get the resources that we need from higher income earners. But after we do that, we need to be sure we have the political courage to dedicate that money towards things like mental health services, pension funding. If we do that, we'll get the mental health services that we need. But if we don't, we'll still be in the same position that we are right now, and we'll be here 4 years from now, asking the same question about what we'll do about mental health services.
There was a report on the Channel 2 News about the issue at Cermak Hospital, which is the hospital at the prison, regarding the mental health issues. And many of the inmates that they spoke to, they just basically said that we break the law so we can get some type of treatment and medication. And it's true that the jail should not be a facility to address the needs of the mental ill. The problem is that the state has failed to fund mental health. It has done more cutting. We cut from those who need our service, and we give tax breaks to our corporate giants. That's why we don't have the money. Folks, we got to make all elected officials, whether it be on the county board, state board, local board, do their job for us. The issue with mental health will continue when you have what you have in Springfield. Springfield is a chaotic mess. Nothing gets done. It's like Washington, nothing gets done. So those who need our services won't get our services because we have to make our elected officials accountable to us. I work for you if you elect me. They behave like we work for them. Now, I know Blake talks about a graduated tax, income tax. I've been talking about that for 20 plus years. Let's be honest, ain't gonna happen. First of all, it has to be done constitutionally. The legislators aren't gonna let it happen. The bottom line is, until we start to elect people that represent what's in our best interest, we're going to continue to get the same old, same old. The issue of mental health will still be an issue 4 years from now. We all can sit up here and talk about what we need, but until we get honest with the discussion and we start saying what we need to do, we need to get some of our elected officials unelected so we can get the support and the help for the mental health that who needs it. Because the ones we got there now isn't going to happen.